New York prison guards charged with murder in Robert Brooks case.
Murderer! Murderer! Murderer!
Tonight, tense moments in court as one by one and in handcuffs, 9 former or suspended New York State corrections officers made their first appearance before an Oneida County judge. 5 of them, Nicholas Anzalone, David Kingsley, Anthony Farina, Christopher Walrath, and Matthew Gallagher, facing murder charges for the December death of inmate Robert Brooks. Redacted body camera video from that day shows the group of officers repeatedly kicking and punching Brooks in the legs and chest and trying.
I remember seeing that. They were choking him. It like he was already dead. I wondered, did they know that this officer's body cam was still on, or did they try to turn it off?
Trying to jam an object down his throat.
These men murdered my father. It was on video. The whole world got to see it.
The alleged murder happened inside a medical examination room at the Marcy Correctional Facility in upstate New York on December 9th of last year.
Robert Brooks committed a crime. He was doing his time. He had a right to safety, to humanity. He was denied that. This is unacceptable.
3 other corrections officers, David Walters, Michael Fisher, and Michael Mashaw, facing charges of manslaughter, and 1, Nicholas Gentile, of tampering with evidence.
Our investigation further revealed that there was no provocation by Robert Brooks that would have precipitated any physical response whatsoever, never mind the physical response that was inflicted upon him.
All defendants pleading not guilty today.
Waive formal proceedings and enter into not guilty to all charges at this time.
And released on bail, or in Gentile's case,
What don't we know?
Of his own recognizance. Brooks was serving a 12-year sentence for stabbing his girlfriend and died from his injuries the next day.
I would never get my father back. The men have robbed me of that opportunity.
This is one of those cases where you don't feel bad for him. It's like, okay, he did what he did. He damn near almost took a woman's life, so I don't feel bad for him. But savages will be savages. We cannot. The law-abiding people, law-abiding American citizens, the ones that stand up, that believe in hope, prosperity for all, and blessings for all, and the right to your pursuit of happiness. We cannot allow these men to do this. Because there's people in that jail, in that prison, with lesser crimes than that, maybe drug crimes or possession and doing something to themselves and nobody else. And they could have been victim of this. Who knows what else they did? If you're that comfortable to do this in front of 8 other people, if you're one of those 9, if you're comfortable to do this in front of all these people, what else have you done before? That's a gang.
Brooks's father, among those watching today from the courtroom.
You marched him out. You let him go. My son didn't get that opportunity. My son didn't have a bail. And my son didn't have a murder charge.
Your son he stabbed a woman. So he almost gotta leave the son alone and say, yo, this wasn't right. You don't treat a human like this. You don't do this to a human. Just say a human. Because if you keep going to your son, I remember he stabbed a woman. I ain't got no sympathy for him. Because they should all get stabbed too now. They should get his treatment.
And Marquise Francis joins us now. Marquise, there is one more individual in this case facing a murder charge who did not appear in court at all today.
Yeah, that's right, Morgan. There's a 6th defendant, unnamed defendant, that was also charged with murder. And in fact...
6? I thought it was 9 of those motherfuckers. How many people was it? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
This person's name was redacted in the unsealed court documents that were revealed in court today. Now, what we did hear from the district attorney...
That probably mean that's the one that's going to tell on the rest of them. How did they plead not guilty? That's what's killing me. Anybody know how? It's on camera. They stuffing stuff down his throat. What are their defense? Somebody going to tell on somebody. There's too many people to commit a crime. They're going to tell on them.
This person was unable to surrender themselves today and appear in court, but they are not a flight risk. Even though we do not know their name, they are expected to appear before a judge in the near future.
And we know you'll be watching all of it. Marquise, we thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Yo, that's crazy. They killed this man. And it's different because they're trusted over him. It's like if you're a prison guard, you can't, in a women's facility, you can't go have sex with the women, or if you're a female in the men's facility, you can't go have sex with the men because they're under your protection. Like, they were trusted. He putting his foot on his chest, his big ass, the tallest dude in here, putting his foot on somebody's chest. This was a gang. This was damn near a lynching. I ain't even bringing no black and white stuff in it. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just saying he was beat down, slaughtered. He maybe have been deserving of this almost, but they wasn't supposed to do that, right? All the criminals, the rapists and the pedophiles, everybody, you just want to bash their teeth in and make them eat it and let them die slowly. But you can't do that because it's inhumane. So they took justice into their own hand, and that's what happens. I mean, even in the comics, some of the police don't like Batman. He doing a great job in helping them and saving them, but they like, hey, you a vigilante. Don't do that. You can't have that. Because then everybody want to do it. You can't. This is street justice right here. I don't know what he did to that woman, so I don't know. But this can't go on. And there's all these people. I guess some of them, it look like 9 of those. Why he say 6? Is this like some of these the same people or? And then how many was in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy, and then somebody else. I don't know. Maybe all of them wasn't charged, but they should all be charged for standing, like some type of oath that they didn't upheld. Everybody knew. Did the medical staff not know? I don't know. But let me know if y'all know more than me. I'm gonna definitely be watching out for this. I like it. Murder charge, all of them, and they all pled not guilty after this. Not, I guess if one of them go down, they all go down. So they probably stick to each other like, hey, let's not say nothing. Let's stick together. But you got too many people. They're going to threaten them with, hey, you want to keep your pension? You want to be able to resign and this and that, and your family. And I expect to see somebody telling. If it's not that person that didn't come to court, if he's not working it out, some type of plea deal before he ever get there probably. But this is just terrible. Let me know what y'all think, Cave Dwellers.